Hello, welcome to the video. Quite often in comments sections, I've had people ask if I can make this or that video, which has given me quite a few ideas on occasion for content. Some of these end up becoming videos, others end up half finished and I need to get back to them at some point. However, a question I'd like to ask today is what videos I won't make. I'm not going to declare I'll never make these videos or types of videos, considering for all I know I might change my mind in the future, but these are videos you probably won't see anytime soon from me. Not just that, but I guess in the future, if I ever make some of these videos, it'll be interesting to see why I changed my mind since this video's upload date. Anyway, let's go through the list. The first one I want to cover is Megalodon and cryptozoology. Some probably are gonna rage already upon hearing this, given just last year I published a video on this subject, but let me explain. Last year's video was me ranting about how I think that content on Megalodon and cryptozoology has become oversaturated. I think I could have explained my points a bit better, especially given a lengthy comment Wildworld left on that video, but I have my reasons for making that video. Around July or August of 2024, I started writing a script on Megalodon and cryptozoology, but given how a lot of videos were basically the same thing over and over again, I wanted to try and make mine more original. I want to see if I could find some better points in defense of Megalodon still being alive, while also still showing it more than likely doesn't live anymore. However, I struggled a lot, and I mean a lot, to the point I just gave up on that video completely. To put it simply, everything about this subject has been covered. Every point, every argument, every bit of evidence has been covered. Heck, I even found one living Megalodon video that felt like it plagiarized another video only a few months older than it. I also get irritated at times with this content because sometimes people who make videos on this subject say stuff that to me wreck their credibility. Some cry out, cryptozoologists believe, or cryptozoologists argue, when there have been articles in the cryptozoological realm that have said otherwise, going back as far as the 90s. Carl Shuker, a very famous and well-known cryptozoologist, also writes in his 2016 book on prehistoric cryptids about how it's unlikely Megalodon is still alive. He also writes about how this topic has been trashed thanks to the Discovery Channel's mockumentary, Megalodon, the Monster Shark Lives. Any attempt at an intelligent conversation on this topic gets ruined because someone will open their mouth and immediately it shifts to this film. Overall, it just feels like a subject that has gone from being somewhat interesting to, I'm a paleontology YouTuber lacking creativity and I need to upload something this week type of video. It's just lazy content. If you do want to watch content on the subject, I recommend just watching the videos from Benji Thomas and Wildworld. Every other video on the subject can just be disregarded. I also recommend reading the section on Megalodon in Carl Shuker's Still in Search of Prehistoric Survivors book for some extra material if you feel like reading books. The next one I want to talk about is Spinosaurus. I've honestly said since 2023 online and in real life that I won't make a Spinosaurus video given how little we understand about Spino currently. The holotype was destroyed during World War II, and what we have currently is a composite of what we think is Spinosaurus material. I know there's a whole joke that it seems like a new paper is published every couple of months that rewrites Spinosaurus as an animal, but it's not too far from the truth. March of this year will see the international publication of Spinosaur Tales by David Hone and Mark Whitten, so if I purchase that book, I might read through it and make a video based on it. But even then, I'd probably do a video on a more better-known Spinosaur, like Baryonyx or Suchomimus. Overall, not a very interesting dinosaur for me right now. For the next two, these can be lumped together, those being Bigfoot and the Loch Ness Monster. Honestly, there's just so much material to go over when it comes to these two. There's been dozens of books published on both Bigfoot and Nessie, hundreds of news articles, YouTube videos, and so much more. Considering I do like to make videos that include as much info as possible when it comes to long-form content, I just see there being too much clutter to sift through that it just wouldn't be worth my time, and I just don't find either cryptid that interesting. If you want to watch something on Bigfoot, just go watch Bob Gimlin, and if you want something on Nessie, just go watch Wildworld's video if you want to have a movie night with a few friends given how long his video that is. And that's the end of this video. As I said, for all you know, I might change my mind in the future, but for now, these are probably videos you won't see made anytime soon. With that in mind, hopefully you will like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time I upload.